Hello, friends, and welcome to another Modern League. Today we're returning to Rakdos Rock, this really strong modern deck utilizing some of the best cards available in red and black, which are two of my three favorite colors in Magic the Gathering. So we got the classic suite of red creatures, Ragavan and Dragon's Rage Channeler. We've also got Kroxa. Turok is a great hedge against white, like Solitude and Prismatic Ending. And then also we have between the 75 a full 4 copies of Dauthi Voidwalker, giving us some an excellent answer to opponents that want to use graveyard strategies. Yeah, I think that this is a very strong option for Modern currently. So let's head into the league and see how we do this time. Single land hand on the draw. Got a bunch of 1-drops. What is this, Storm? Mishra's Bauble makes Darcy a pretty good first play, but, you know, like Ragavan turn 1 is a gas. They got Steam Vents on top. And we found a land. That's a bonus. So if they play a Storm Lord, we can terminate it. Probably just go get basic swamp here. Is there any reason why we wouldn't want to go get Blood Crypt? Like, they're not going to play Blood Moon. I don't think our life total really matters. Okay, we could play a Darcy or we could Thoughtseize. Darcy's going to be pretty good at racing. Probably have one more turn before we really need to Thoughtseize. Also, getting Dauthi Voidwalker out is going to be really strong as well. Hey, Titan Rising, good morning. Oh, looks like they're just going to go for it here. Or go hard enough for Wish into what? Grape Shot kill my creatures? Okay. So I guess I'll just play Dauthi Voidwalker at this point. They have only 2 cards left in hand. I guess I could dash the Ragavan Thoughtseize. Hey, Titan Rising, I don't know what's going on, but I've heard that some other people are having a similar issue. Hopefully it'll be fixed quickly. I imagine Twitch would be on that pretty hard, right? Because that's their money too. Anyways, sorry that that's happening, you know? Hey, but thanks for the bits. Who wouldn't be cheered up seeing all those bits? Thanks so much for the support, Titan Rising. It's nice having someone that comes into chat early in the morning, too. I was supposed to dash the Ragavan, then I could cast the Kroxa anyways. It's early and I'm making mistakes. Okay, so they get to Manamorphose. Oh, well that's good of you to stay home on a day you feel sick. I know some people feel like they have to go into work no matter what. And this is definitely not the time for that. Alright, here we go. Another grape shot to kill my critter. But they have no cards left in hand. Good Serum Visions. It puts it back in their graveyard, though. Pretty nice, though. Like, would definitely like to cast the Serum Visions. So I feel like we were pretty clumsy that game, but we didn't get punished. I think there were definitely a few instances where we could have done a little bit better. So let's see here. We're going to definitely bring in the 2 Voidwalkers. That's guaranteed. Don't really know that we need Kolaghan's command. Feels a little bit slow. Terminate feels so-so. Yeah, Titan Rising, I feel like personally it's a lot easier when I experience the power level of the card, when, you know, it's shown to me by another player that I trust. I find that personally, when I'm just reading a card, I find it difficult to really understand how it's going to interact with the game. I feel like, you know, like a practical learner, you know, I need to see the thing, do the thing in order to really understand. I don't think we really want to bring in Chalice. Like, we're all one drops. Engineered explosives doesn't seem all that good to me. Like, it could be good against what's name? Goblin tokens if they want to try and win with a bunch of 1/1s. Empty the Warrens. Kind of want to keep my removal to try and, you know, like kill their Stormlords, but maybe we'll take out 1 Unholy Heat for another Engineered Explosives. Yeah. I mean, Yawgmoth really required us to put together like a combination of cards in order to turn it into what was the name of that old card? It was like a 6 mana enchantment, Yawgmoth's Will or something like that. Yeah, this hand not so great, you know. No Thoughtseize. I guess we can like turn one Ragavan, turn two Terminate. Leaning towards mulliganing this one. See, like I like this one way more. We even get to start with a fork. Hey, is this deck fun to play? If you like the Rakdos colors, if you like winning, this deck is a ton of fun to play. If you're into, you know, like mid-range styles, I would highly recommend this deck. I mean, Terminate is strictly for the Stormlords. A Stormlord is very strong, so I think that it's important to be able to remove it as soon as it lands. Alright, so we're going to Mishra's Bauble ourselves, Mishra's Bauble them. Okay, we have a Den of the Bugbear, which I'm not that hot on. We could get rid of that. What do they have? They have Empty the Warrens on top. Good to know. Let's go get a Blood Crypt. Oh, they only have one ritual, but this is their only other land, so I think we take their land here. Thoughtseize, excellent. So next turn we can Inquisition Thoughtseize. That's great. All right, so they have another land here. Ragavan. We probably dash Ragavan and then cast one of these spells, right? Yeah, like Terminate is more for Murktide. Like that's why it's in the deck. Pull the land off the top of their deck. Wonderful. And we can thought seize away the Empty the Warrens if they don't have a better target. I think we know everything in their hand anyway. Thinking we'll probably go Kroxa Inquisition on next turn. Try and peel those cards out of their hand. Leave them with as little as possible. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, and that was one of the reasons why I wanted to put it back. Like, I, um, these are the cards I'm looking for. You know, this too. I'm looking to tear their hand to pieces. Terminate is fine. Like, I wanted to keep it in the deck. But yeah, it wasn't a card that I was excited to see in the main, in my starting hand. Another Ragavan. I think we go Inquisition first and then Kroxa. Or do we go Kroxa first, then Inquisition? Well, I mean, we know that they have 2 hits. So let's Kroxa first, and then we'll Inquisition once left. No, we've got Lightning Bolt and Unholy Heat as well. Okay, they discarded Grape Shot. Get rid of Manamorphose. Engineered Explosives. Not exciting. Let's see if we can peel something good off the top of theirs. Could I play this as a land? No, I can only cast it. And I don't have the mana to cast it. I think we just leave the treasure so that we can cast the Kroxa later. Remember, I have access to Luris. Okay, they discard a Lightning Bolt. Gonna use my treasure here, play a Ragavan. Feels like this has to be their turn. They're swinging in for a ton of damage here. We know they have 2 rituals in hand and 2 unknowns. So depending on what those unknowns are, they could just win here. You know, they're taking some time to think about it, which is the way to go because, like I was saying, this is the opportunity. So they got a ton of time on the clock. They might as well take their time, consider how they want to play this turn, which is their best opportunity to win this game, I think. Because, like, if they have Past in Flames, they can go Ritual, Ritual, Past in Flames, and then they have access to so much out of their graveyard, including a bunch of Manamorphose. But I think if they had Past in Flames, they would have just cast it already. So if they have gifts, what could they do with gifts? That would be a complicated one. Go like Ritual, Ritual, Gifts, find Past in Flames. Okay, so they're starting with Baral. Yeah, Storm takes a lot of mental effort, especially like from my experience as someone who doesn't play Storm all day. But if you're, someone who plays Storm all the time, every time, then I'm sure that's a very different story because I think it becomes, like second nature. You just naturally know what all your stacks are supposed to be. And then the only time you really have to think about it would be for complicated turns like this one right here. Past in Flames with no mana left? Oh, I see. So they want to do that and then kill me. Unholy Heat, but we don't have Delirium, so we can't kill Baral. Past in Flames costs 5 mana, actually 4 with Baral. I think we attack in, and then, I mean, if they block, we can kill kill this thing, no problem. How much damage are we doing currently? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, so we're 1 off. If we give... I mean, we could give one of these Fear, but that's not going to do too much. I think we just attack. Great, now we can kill the Baral. Cool. So they have 1 draw here, and it's got to be good. I think they need a ritual. Oh, there's a ritual. But that still doesn't get them to Past in Flames, because they only have 1 more mana here. So what would they have needed? I don't know that there was anything in their deck at that point that would have got them through. Not a fan of this one. Can't do too much on our early turns. I mean, we got Thoughtseize and Mishra's Bauble, but 3 of our cards are 3-drops. This hand isn't very good either, but we got a turn 1 Ragavan, we got stuff to do with our 1 red mana, and we'll draw lands. We will. Okay, that's land number 1. Looking for some black lands now. Alright, so they're starting with Steam Vents. They have no companion. Steam Vents Island. Spreading Seas. Interesting. Let's hit first before we hit a land. We might, like, draw a cantrip or something. Get a counterspell? Take a fairy out of their hand. Alright, so there's some kind of control deck, but they're not playing the elemental commander, which is interesting. Teferi Time Raveler. Bouncing our Ragavan. Okay, let's Ragavan dash. We'll hit them, and then we'll Unholy Heat Teferi. Well, they're getting all their land drops, and we aren't getting our land drops, so that's a problem. Oh, that's another planeswalker we can kill. Okay, I think we're dead. That Jace is going to catch up really quickly. Although they're actually using it to seal fate this turn. Because they want to keep me stuck on lands, I suppose. Hmm. Titan Rising? Cheers. Dress down. Okay, so Ragavan loses haste. And then it will return to my hand on this turn unless they have Prismatic Ending. Or some other removal spell. Okay, Prismatic Ending. And they're just going to Fate Seal, keep me off of lands, and eventually win with this Jace. They only have a couple cards left in hand, but I imagine, oh, Chalice of the Void. Really need a swamp here. Any fetch land? Oh, they left the card on top, so I don't think it's going to help us. No, doesn't help us at all. We can't do anything, so I guess we'll die. It kind of feels that way, yeah. There are some planeswalkers that are very oppressive, and Jace can definitely get there. So let's see here. They putting a card on the bottom here? No, they just leave every card on top because I'm never drawing a land. Last chance. And it isn't even really that. Because, yeah, they've got Memory Deluge, they got Scry, they're setting themselves up to have good cards, whereas I have garbage. Better actually use it this time. Okay, it looks like they put a card on the bottom this time, so we have a chance to draw land. We miss. Alright, that's it. GG. They're able to ultimate the Jace, so that's all, folks. Let's see here. We already got all the Turok we need. Don't feel like we really need Terminate in this matchup. Engineered Explosives to get rid of their Chalice of the Void. Maybe Unearth? Definitely Pithing Needle. Then what about Voidwalker? They have a lot of planeswalkers, so let's leave this removal in. Oh, lightning bolt. Doesn't seem all that hot. So do we want lightning bolt as another option to hit their planeswalkers, or do we want Voidwalker? Feel like they have some really good spells, so being able to take one of their planeswalkers or something with a Voidwalker seems okay. And then also having fewer ones, that's probably fine as well. Not interested. Here we go. This is a hand. Gonna play the Darcy first so they can't turn one Prismatic Ending or Ragavan. Do I play any games outside of Magic? Yeah, sure, I play some. If we're talking about like video games, right now I'm playing Village. As far as like other board games or something, I played Coup not too long ago. I really like Photosynthesis is a really cool board game. I play a little bit of Dungeons and Dragons. Gonna leave the engineered explosives in hand. Hopefully, I get to play this Darcy next turn and then play engineered explosives, so we can get 2 scries out of it. Or 2 surveils, rather. Getting greedy here. Maybe I should have thought seized first. Okay, nope. It's 2 types. And thought seize is a third, so we're almost there. Let's play this for 0. Let's see if we can hit an artifact or an instant. That's a creature, but we don't want this creature right now. Don't have enough lands for it. Oh, we've got to keep this one on top. I was asking because wife watching our 3rd playthrough of Until Dawn. Back to the game together, sweet. Oh, that's awesome. I was watching, before the stream started, I was watching Bok Basoup play Sifu. Pretty cool looking game. Oh, that rest in peace is a jerk. So Until Dawn, was that the choose your own horror game? Because I've been playing, or I did play some of those types of games a little while ago. Um, House of Ashes, Man of Medan, and what was the other one? In any event, I played all three of those. The three that are available on PC. Gain control of my creature. Little Hope. Yeah, okay, thanks. Yeah, I played that one too. Now, Kolaghan's command doesn't get rid of Rest in Peace. Let's go to Upkeep, and then make them discard a card, take 2 damage, I guess? Or we could just play Lurrus. Yeah, House of Ashes was incredible. Oh, of course, they have Counterspell. Reminded me a lot of The Descent meets Pitch Black. Yeah, unfortunately, Until Dawn is a PlayStation exclusive, right? All right, so I think we name Big Teferi. And I think Big Teferi is Hero Dominaria. I mean, we have the answer to the Chalice, so let's just get rid of the Supreme Verdict so they can't answer a future creature I play. Oh, there's a Jace. This game is about over, friends. That Rest in Peace really hosed us. Good card. Rest in peace. Hmm. Yeah, it does a lot against us. Um, what is that? Our Dragon Rage Channelers, our Kroxas. And I think it also stops Dauthi Voidwalker. All right, so I think that's about it. Now they can play their Chalice on 1, which, oh wow. They Prismatic Ending my Pithing Needle as well. Do they have the Teferi in hand? Alright, let's move on to the next one. This hand looks fine. Oh, opponent's mulliganing. That's good news for us with our discard heavy hand. Let's get a Blood Crypt. Unless Mishra's Bauble their top card, get a little bit of information about what deck they're playing. Spire Bluff. Are they playing Prowess? Alright, I don't think we need to wait on this. There we go, finally. Oh my, this is interesting. Ragavan consider Manamorphose. Very interesting. Their top card was a land. Kind of thinking we get rid of one of their Ragavans, then we can block the other one with a Turok. Tough hand. Looks like Storm with Ragavan. Oh, nice draw. Okay. Get rid of both Ragavans, and now we can Thoughtseize. And get rid of one of their Manamorphose. Build our way towards Turok. So they have 3 cards in hand. Consider a Manamorphose and an Unknown. Okay, there goes Manamorphose. And consider. Okay, they decided to keep the card they saw with Consider on top. Oh, yeah. I'm trying to get a hold of the ninjas so that I can play Mono Blue Fairies tomorrow. So I'll be working on that tomorrow night, try and get those cards together. Or yeah, tonight, rather. I guess we put Luris to hand here. So yeah, it looks like opponent is on Prowess. Yeah, I think Mono Blue Fairies gets a really big boost from the new ninja. I think that that deck in particular is going to be easy to just slot those 4 ninjas in and just play 8 ninjas. And then, you know, like the things that you could be able to do with ninjutsu at that point seem absurd. Give me a land, untapped land. Fetch land, basic swamp. Okay. Doesn't want to do what I tell it. Let's get rid of this because their creatures are how they kill us. So every time we kill a creature, that's a really good thing. Yeah, we can play the flyer for free. Basically, one of the reasons I fired this Terminate off pre-combat was that if they had removal spell for Dauthi Voidwalker, then we can trade it. But in the meantime, I think I would rather just have the 3/2. So yeah, any of these cards here, I can tap and sack and play one of those cards for free. But I'm more interested in the damage I can get for it and the continued effect. I'm not going to be doing more damage with one of their critters. Although Sprite Dragon could do a lot of damage. Metamorphose. Now casting a Metamorphose for free, now that's interesting. That would let us cast Turok. Oh, well. Not gonna happen. They are tapped out here. Just can't find that 4th land. So we can Kroxa, or we can Luris Mishra's Bauble. Kind of like Luris sets us up for Dauthi Voidwalker if we don't draw another land. Yeah, so the new ninja is very similar to Deep Hours. But it's a little bit cheaper on the mana, and if you haven't ninjutsu'd it, you have to discard a card after you've drawn a card, so it doesn't give you like as much card advantage over the long term as Ninja the Deep Hours does, but because the ninjutsu cost is only 1 mana, I'm thinking that you have the opportunity to do quite a bit of shenanigans. They got Storming Entity. That's scary. Good thing they've already gone through 3 of their Manamorphose. Get another Voidwalker on top, okay. Really what I want to cast is Turok. Alright. So now they get to play their critter, and I don't get my chance to Turok. But Kroxa is pretty good. Also, we can just attack that thing with Lurrus. Yeah, let's see what's on top. Ragavan. Not ideal. It'd be interesting to see Deep Hours banned. Like, I think Fairies does need a hit, but, yeah, kind of wait and see on that one. Expressive Iteration on top, that's a pretty good one. Down with that trade. Let's play Dauthi Voidwalker and Ragavan. Nice. Yeah. Titan Rising, I'm pretty big on getting rid of the Monarch and Pauper. Played with the Monarch for a long time, and I think it's time that we're out of the format. Ooh, we can play Expressive Iteration, chat. Sweet. All right, bring in the extra Terminate. Could bring in Engineered Explosives just as an extra removal spell. I think we got a pretty good set of removal. I'm interested in having one explosives because we can rebuy it with the Lurrus, constantly kill their creatures. Not a big fan of this one. No removal spells? This one's not very good either. Our only land's in Urborg. Have to keep this one. Maybe we should have got rid of the Storehouse. Kept a one land hand with the Mishra's Bauble. I think that would have been better. Not currently Titan Rising. Had ferrets for a very long time. They were a great pet, but yeah, I don't have any pets where I'm at right now. Kind of had an unstable living situation for quite a while, so it just wasn't a good time for pets. But the emotes that I have, I made from photos of my ferrets. Oh, am I gonna get got here? Wow. Okay, I should have killed their creature on my turn, I guess. The thing is, like, that would have allowed them to dash a second one, so is what it is. Be interesting to see if they put the Kroxa in my graveyard. They don't. Okay, that's I think we're dead this game. Wow. Their hand is gross. Oh, that's sweet. Dogs are super smart, huh? So we know they have Spell Pierce, so our Terminate won't resolve. Let's just put Luris into hand here. Just hoping they draw land. Oh, Manamorphose, that's the worst. The worst thing they could have possibly drawn for us. Now they get to flood the board with their critters. Scry 2. We can kill one of their Stormwings, big whoop. Need like another Terminate on top or another removal spell of some kind. Lightning Bolt, Unholy Heat. Need to double removal spell right now. Kroxa, that's not it. So, okay, just dead. I was thinking like if I can survive then I could play Lurrus, play Darcy, but needed them to just have nothing. Keep this. Opponent's mulliganing. Just once, though. Yeah, I'll definitely pick up Tortex at some point. There have been quite a few requests for it, so I'll make some time at some point once the excitement for the new cards tamps down a little bit. I don't think we've seen Dragon Rage Channeler from them yet. Yeah, it looks like it's been Soul Scar, uh, the Sprite Dragon. Ooh, Lava Dart. Brutal. Let's take their hand to pieces, huh? Blood Moon. No, 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 no. No Blood Moons for you, friend. I think we get rid of Blood Moon and the Metamorphose. Could get rid of Consider Metamorphose, leave them with Blood Moon. That feels pretty bad. We don't like we get to fetch our one swamp, but then we don't get to play Kroxa ever. It depends. Consider is better in a vacuum. Metamorphose is better with Stormwing. So if like they draw Stormwing here, Metamorphose just lets them play it immediately. Oh, that was the card they drew for turn. Thanks for letting me know. That's some free information. Gonna go get the basic swamp here so that if they draw Blood Moon, we don't get totally cut off of black mana. Get the Lurrus, pass back. Next turn, Lurrus Ragavan. Storming Entity. Would have been dangerous. Scalding Tarn down, Sprite Dragon. All right, so Now we find out if their unknown card is a Lightning Bolt. Doesn't look like it. Oh, maybe it is. Nope. I mean, they do have Lava Dart, so they can get rid of the Ragavan pretty easy if they want. But if they attack in with Sprite Dragon turn after turn, like we're swinging in with a lifelink creature, it's really hard to race a creature with lifelink. Also, Engineered Explosives on 2 just gets rid of the Sprite Dragon and doesn't hit any of our stuff. Probably just thinking if they want to Lava Dart. I think there's no real reason to Lava Dart there. Like, just wait till your turn. You have an extra land that way. Oh, no worries, Titan Rising. I mean, Dead Air is the enemy, so you're helping me out here. Let's see what they have on top. Swift Spear on top, okay. Get rid of their blocker. And they scoop. We win the match. All right, all right. I mean, like, timing out is a guaranteed loss where you can recover from a bad decision. So I would rather make a bad decision and not time out. Yeah, we'll keep this, obviously. So we don't really have access to the fork because I want to play Ragavan turn 1. We're gonna have to fetch. So I guess we'll just find out what they have on the top of their library. I guess we could do that first, and then decide if we want to play Inquisition, Darcy, or Ragavan. Amaria's Call. Okay, so we're gonna want an Inquisition next turn. Blood Crypt. Ragavan. They're playing Amaria's Call. They must be some sort of all spells list. Nope. I'm wrong. Wow, okay, here's Grief. So this is Grief Ephemerate. Hey there, Chuck. What's good? Yeah, Titan Rising, that's a really good way to think about it. Like, you got to be able to play pretty quickly. If you remember, what was that, my Familiars League? That was just embarrassing. Let's play Voidwalker. I'm going to attack with Ragavan here. If they want to trade Ragavan for their Grief, that's fine with me. Okay, take a land off the top of their deck. They get to ephemerate again if they like. But that will mean that if they do ephemerate there, they don't get to attack again, and this was the one unknown card. Ooh, Stoneforge Mystic. I think we're in a ton of trouble. Ton of trouble. None of these are castable. All lands all the time. So we could give Ragavan Fear, but they could still just block it with a Grief, right? Because Fear is can't be blocked except for by artifact or black creatures. So I guess we just attack. Thanks for the luck, Chuck. Appreciate it. Now the Voidwalker, I guess if we only attacked with the Ragavan, they would not have blocked. Maybe that was the line, because then we could cast the Grief and take the Cauldra Compleat out of their hand. Don't think we're beating that though. Don't have any way to exile in this list, so I think that the big dumb equipment just kills us. I mean, it is quite a few hits before it can kill us. And we've already hit them pretty hard too. So we could like Lurrus dash the Ragavan, hit them for 5, and then Unholy Heat the Stoneforge Mystic. And then Lurrus might gain us a little bit of life. I think we might still be in it. Unless, of course, they have Solitude. That's true. Be able to play the Solitude with Dauthi Voidwalker, take their germ if that had happened. All right, let's get this blocker out of the way. Meanwhile, we have this shadow critter that can attack past the germ, and if they attack with the germ, maybe we just get to play Lurrus. Oh, there's a Solitude. Womp womp. All right, they have Ephemerate. Yeah, that's good game. Hey, well, thanks a lot for coming out, Titan Rising. I hope you feel better soon. I'm glad that you're not like making a habit out of timing out there, Henky. And I know that especially on Modo here, if you aren't paying attention, it's actually pretty easy to time out. I think with the Solitude here gaining life, I think we're done. But yeah, Hanky, I've definitely been in that situation. Like the first game, the first match I played with Azurius Familiars in Pauper, I just got absolutely destroyed by the clock because like after game one, I was 10 minutes behind. Didn't even realize how it happened. I mean, Lightning Bolt. So that's 5 damage. Put them to 2. Oh, so close. Like, we can't spend time lightning bolting this Solitude, obviously, because the germ is just going to kill us. But yeah, if we get Solitude on top here, we might still be in it. Too bad their deck doesn't play lightning bolts. Another Amaria's Call. We've hit 3 of these Amaria's Call. That's it. We can, lightning bolt them, put them to 2. Lightning bolt this, it doesn't matter. We're dead. Good game, though. Really, actually, very close. So Turok seems good. Voidwalker is okay. Kroxa seems good. Kolaghan's Command. I mean, the Terminates aren't any better than just our other removal spells here. Hey there, handsome. Good call, Chuck. If they had Sanctifiers, that would be basically GG without spell bombs. Guess we could bring Engineered Explosives in as well. But I don't mind having access to some number of Kolaghan's commands to be able to get that 2-for-1 return Luris to our hand if they kill it. What about Unearth? If they're going to be, I don't know, like they're going to be griefing some of our stuff, but Solitude is also a problem. So like Unearth isn't very good against Solitude. Easy Mo. There's keeping 7. We'll keep this one. Get rid of Turok is so far away from being able to be cast. Let's get rid of Turok. Target ourselves. Ragavan on top. I like drawing Ragavan. Engineered explosives on 1. Okay. Gonna do the fork again. Want to land this time. Okay, this time we'll shuffle, because it was double Ragavans. Draw 2. We get the land, okay. So we can dash if we like. Find a Turok on top of their library, can't cast it. Alright, let's just take the Ragavan back to hand and pass back to them. We've got a removal spell ready if they try and grief us. I would really love to just draw land here, then Turok. I don't think we need to use the treasure right now. Like, the treasure is just as good on our turn as it is on theirs. So let's untap. Walking Barista, thank you for the follow, friend. Cool handle, by the way. Yeah, I really love this deck list. Oh, thanks, Moto. When I was playing 8-rack a little while ago, I really just wanted to play this deck list again. Shriekmaw. They're not on Death and Taxes, it just looks like it. They're on Grief. Land. Give me land. Damn it. Really needed land there. Guess we could go for Voidwalker or Kroxa. I really wanted to cast Turok. That would have been awesome. No lands again. Maybe we can get them to fire off that engineered explosives. We got a second Ragavan for later. Or we could just Kroxa. I think we're going to leave the treasure as is. I really want to cast this Turok. So the treasure lets us potentially do that. Alright, we let this happen. I don't want to get ephemerated, so we'll just leave the removal spells up. They take Bolt. Oh, Thoughtseize. Alright. Two lands for days. Double Solitude and Ephemerate. Wow. Guess we take the Ephemerate? We could take the Solitude, and then we could play the Solitude later with Dauthi Voidwalker. Yeah, Ray, this deck is super expensive. It's like 1,000 ticks on Moto almost. Yeah, I like that donut. I'm gonna take the Solitude so we have access to Solitude. Going for another Grief. So they still have Solitude in their hand, but they let me keep the Kroxa, so I get to discard it. Oh, that worked out. Let's attack all. Get rid of their critter. That's good. Means they can't ephemerate it. Although if they get another Charming Prince, they can take Solitude back. Stoneforge is a pain. Clock is ticking. Oh. Yeah, that would have been way better because their life total is super relevant. Because, yeah, if they were -3 life here, they were at 6. Very different game. Engineered explosives. Wow. Persist the Solitude. Get rid of Voidwalker. Think we're toast. Hey, from the crypt. Welcome, welcome. Do we have a Mishra's Bauble? Yes, we do. Oh no. Another Solitude. Oh, this deck is great, but we're having a rough time of it today. Gonna have even record after this one, so we're gonna be fighting for the play points. Yep, turns out didn't matter. They just had too much. So, if they were at 7 now instead of 10, no difference. It's pretty good. Go get what? Batterskull here? Sword of Fire and Ice. 5, 8, 9, 10, 11. This puts us to 10. Yeah, days like this happen. There's not much you can do. It's a part of Magic. It's unfortunate. You don't want it to happen, but say come say. All right, so good equip there. We're gonna die if we don't block the germ. And even when we block the germ here, it has trample, so it deals 1 damage to us, and Sophie still goes off. Oh, it's protection from red, so yeah, we're just dead, period. Oh yeah, this hand looks fine. We'll keep it. All right, I'll tell you what, Torpor Orb. If you get Eye of Ugin, that's fine as long as I can get Hogak. Then we're both happy. Oh yeah, Boseiju. Everyone's hot on that. Let's put that to the graveyard. We're gonna go to Upkeep, and then we'll crack the Mishra's Bauble. We don't know what they're playing, and I don't think it makes any difference. Excuse me, for us to, getting the hiccups. For us to get that card right now or during our turn. Alright, that card has been seen. Hiccups gone. Keep playing. Let's go. Well, looks like our only option here is Kroxa. So let's Kroxa. Get rid of a lightning bolt. Okay. Attack in for 1 and done. Oh, forgot that I had to stop on the upkeep there. Let's get rid of that, and we'll 6 for the rest of the turn here. Blood Moon. Okay. Well, guess we won't be doing too much, will we? All these black cards, no black mana. I didn't see a conversation of anyone saying Hogak should be unbanned. I mean, I would expect it to just be, trolling, because obviously Hogak cannot be unbanned. Taking away my delirium here, or next to it. There's no bridge, though. Bridge wasn't the problem. They took away bridge before they took away Hogak. They took away Hogak and Faithless Looting at the same time. Hogak was still a powerhouse without bridge. I mean, turn 2 Hogak is no problem. Hogak even gets through Rest in Peace. Because if you're on the play, you just put Hogak down turn 2 and they look at opponent looks at their Rest in Peace and then just scoops up their cards and leaves. Yeah, I love Hogak. I loved playing with it, but that card was way too strong. Yeah, Bridge from Below can be unbanned. The question is there any real point to doing so? What creature did they get? Seasoned Pyromancer. Kroxa on top. I may as well put that to the graveyard. Don't have any way to cast it. What do they have on top? They have a basic mountain. Pass back. Looting was an amazing Magic card, and I was definitely sorry to see it go in Modern, but it was just such a powerful enabler for so many different strategies. I'm pretty sure that's why they got rid of it. It just did so much. I think we can probably just concede this one. Like, we're just going to be stumbling for a million turns here, not being able to enact any kind of game plan. Like, I'm sitting here at 18 life, I have 6 cards in hand, they have very few resources, but with that Blood Moon on the table, I don't see us coming back. Okay, now they've cascaded, so what are they going to cascade into? Utopia Sprawl, basically a nothing. So we can get rid of the Bloodbraid Elf here, and we're still not taking too much damage. All right, I'm done. Let's try again. Blood Moon, what a magic card. Let's bring in Engineered Explosives. I think Unearth will be good in this matchup. Not my beloved Blood Moon. I mean, you just, we're getting Boseiju, so that's one more answer. Easy answer to Blood Moon. Oh, hey, young dingo. I was actually one of the last people to join the league. So, no. Leagues aren't back up yet. I don't think they're going to be back up for a while. No, no, no. Insight, a lot of red decks run Alpine Moon. Look at my deck, for example. I'm a red deck. I got tons of red cards, but I can't play Blood Moon. I play Alpine Moon. There's a lot of red decks that play Alpine Moon because they're playing Urza's Saga, for example. Um, so yeah, it's a choice. You can play Alpine Moon or you can play Blood Moon. This is the end of the season, so they're going to be implementing the new cards, and then the leagues go back up. For the first little while, you'll only be able to get the new cards through treasure chests, and then I think tomorrow they allow drafting. Looks good to me. Even got a Bloodstained Mire, so we can go get Swamp. I think we might as well just cast everything, right? Renin 6 is pretty good. We'll be able to kill it, though, because they're going to tick down to kill one of my creatures, and then I can Unholy Heat to kill Renin 6. Let's start with an attack in, hit them. We'll use a removal spell to hit the Renin 6. I want to potentially take a card off the top of their deck. We miss. Okay, so it looks like we're going to Unholy Heat the Renin 6, and then put Lurrus to hand, I think. Pia and Kieran Nalar. Wow. Kind of wish we were playing Fury now. Darcy. And pass back. Not interested in attacking. No, thank you. You want to... I go, oh man, they're going to spend life to kill my... or mana to kill my Lurrus. That sucks. Maybe I was supposed to kill this. Because, yeah, now they can just spend 3 mana to kill my Lurrus. I wasn't paying enough attention. to Pia and Kieran. Okay. I guess that's worst case. I was thinking, oh no, Pia and Kieran's gonna kill my Luris. And they're like, nah, I'm gonna wreck your whole career. Fury kill your board. How about that? No. Yeah, no kidding, right? Well, thanks everybody for coming by to watch me get steamrolled by, what is this deck called again? Ponza. Haven't seen this deck in ages, and here it is just wiping the floor with me. Sprawl on top. Let's put Kroxa down. Yeah, Filthy Kappa, I'm pretty sure you're correct. I'm pretty sure this is just game over. But we're going to take, the extra minute or two to allow the opponent to swing in. I mean, the Fury the Fury ended the game. So yeah, we take 6 from the Fury, so we have to block that. We go to 1, and then they just have to untap because they have Pia and Kieran. And that'll deal us 2 damage. Or, whatever, they can just attack in with all their stuff. Unearth Luris. Ah, so close, chat, so close. Unearth the Luris. Kill this. I guess we could unearth the Luris, kill the 2 tokens. And then we're still playing. They attack in with both. I block the Bloodbraid Elf. Go to 2. Don't have enough cards in the graveyard. Oh, thanks, Moto. So we could go to 1, play the Kroxa. We're fighting. Okay, no attacks. Mishra's Bauble. So we could put them to 1, because we can give our creature fear, but then we die on the crackback. I guess we just have to Bauble, target them. They're getting an Arbor Elf, no big deal. And we just have to pass. Like, we can't attack. So close. If they were at 9, they would be dead right now. Den of the Bugbear. Oh, that could be good in a minute. Although now they have 2 attackers. Ooh, target yourself to see if we had a bolt. That would have been nice, actually. We need something good here. I mean, that's not bad. I think we just have to play it. No dash. Be nice to know what they had on the top of their deck right now. Dash Ragavan, get something good, play it. Also, the Urborg kind of hurt us a little bit because, you know, like they can use these without paying any life. I mean, we dash, they don't block, take it, and then they kill us on the crackback. Yep, that was the plan. Yeah, I know we can fear it, but if we get nothing on top, the Ragavan goes back to our hand, and then we lose in combat. So we're going to give the Ragavan... Oh, hold on, we have Den of the Bugbear as well. So we can Den of the Bugbear, attack for 4. And then just, okay, Den of the Bugbear, attack with everything. And then we win. Yeah, I think we did. I think because they are empty-handed, right? So they block Kroxa. Hold on. They block Kroxa. They don't block Ragavan or Den. And then that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 9. So they go to 1. Fear on Kroxa. And that should do it? Okay. Thanks, everybody. I mean, I felt like it was guaranteed loss there, but we fought hard and found a way back into it. It felt like garbage time, for sure. But now we get to play one more game, everybody. Oh man, that's awesome. And taking the time to really consider the attack, make sure we didn't make any mistakes. Good job, Kroxa. Good job, Shizo. Death to Smoochie. Cheers. Wow, cannot believe we won that game. So we're probably going to be starting with... Okay, so they're not going to be able to Blood Moon us, so we're going to start with Darcy. And then next turn we'll get our basic swamp. Unearth, huh? I think with the Relic of Progenitus, We'll get rid of the Unearth. We'll get rid of the Unearth here. We got another sorcery going to the yard in a moment. Scary. I think we get rid of Klothys here. We just don't have any way to answer it. We have sorcery land. I think do we bolt them? If we had like a 3/3 Darcy, they would just kill it or activate this. So I don't think there's any real reason to bolt them here to try and get Delirium, because they would just take it away. Yeah, they have Bloodbraid Elf. This deck is old school. A lot of 4-drops. Hey, Sodek, thank you so much for the raid. How did your stream go? What were you playing? I think I saw you playing Dredge, right? Oh, you were playing Affinity. 3-2. Okay. Building a new Affinity list later. Exciting stuff. It's nice that Affinity has come back, you know? Like, for a long time, people just thought that deck was dead. And here it is again. Okay. So we can get rid of the Relic. And then we are able to start playing our Kroxa after that. So make them discard a card along with it, I guess. Destroy an artifact, discard a card, I think. Okay, they should have waited for this Surveil to happen before they activated the artifact, I think. Put that in the graveyard. Get rid of Lightning Bolt. We're at 10 life, though, so our life total is under risk here. Alright, so they're going for Chandra. If they kill our critter, we can kill Chandra. Oh my, they're making mana? For another Relic of Progenitus? Are you serious? Alright. So we can empty their hand, get creature, sorcery, but then we don't have... Go... Unholy Heat, Lightning Bolt, kill the Chandra, and then Thoughtseize them, get rid of the Bloodbraid Elf, and maybe get to Delirium this turn. Yeah, I think we Thoughtseize first, see what's up. See what we get with the Darcy. Get an instant. Land instant sorcery, so Kroxa. Get rid of the Bloodbraid Elf. The thing is, like, if we Kroxa now, we get Delirium, but they're going to be able to take it with Relic, and Chandra is going to survive, and that's no good. I'm going to Unholy Heat the Chandra, see if we just naturally get Delirium here. Land doesn't do it. Alright, kill Chandra. I mean, we already have... oh, no, we don't have a creature. I saw Kolaghan's command. I thought Kroxa. Alright. Now we can attack them for pressure, for good damage. Get that Bloodbraid Elf out of hand. Nothing else we can do here. Pass back. So they'll play their Arbor Elf, crack Relic. I think they should just immediately crack the Relic here. Yeah. Yeah, I won game 2, Barbar. It was absolute insanity. I can't believe it happened, but it did. So if they activate Relic here, I'm going to kill the Arbor Elf and then play Kroxa. Let's see what they have on top. Bloodbraid Elf. Wow, that's going to be a good one for them. Took their Ren and 6, though. Yeah, so they get to throw down Bloodbraid Elf here into Arbor Elf. Okay. Arbor Elf, not that big a deal. Bloodbraid Elf, kind of. What do we get? Den of the Bugbear. Alright, so we'll put Luris to hand, attack for 3. Opponent just had to untap Flinkthopter. I had double Lightning Bolt. Blood Moon, right on time. Keeps me from casting Luris and Kroxa. And I'm dead on crack back here if I don't draw a Lightning Bolt. Terminate! That plays. You go to the graveyard. Alright, so I'm winning the race, but they win with Lightning Bolt. And they still have more cards they could draw, which could finish us. They could stomp us. They just drew land. We got the last swamp. One and only swamp right here. Alright. What do you got, opponent? I cannot believe we won that game. That is ridiculous. Okay, well, there you have it, friends. That's the reason why you don't scoop early. It really felt like we were in garbage time in game two. And then at the end of game three with the blood moon coming down when it did, again, it felt like we were just, like done. But we played the game out and we managed to get there. So we managed to get a positive league. Very nice. Hard fought. All right, so this is the deck that we were playing today. Managed to pilot it to a positive record despite some of the play errors that I was making, and we had a really intense final match that was a great example of showing why you shouldn't concede if you're not just dead yet. It really felt like we had lost the match game two, and we managed to crawl our way back. This deck, the cards individually are all so powerful that like if we're given an inch, we can go ahead and take that mile. Yeah, so all in all, I was really happy with this deck, but to be honest, I expected the deck to be able to do good things. It's full of some of the most powerful cards in Modern right now, and some of the cards that aren't, like, oh my god, this card is so strong. Turok, for example, is really good against some of the things that we're bad against, right? Like Turok beats Solitude, for example. Yeah, so really, really happy that I got another chance to pilot Rakdos Rock, and hope you enjoyed the league.